Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gokris Game, and I'm coming at you with a review on Anthem. It's not really a great review either. There are some good things and there are some bad things. I'm going to come at you with the bad things first. One of the very first things I definitely want to start out with is the game has horrible load times. It's pretty bad. You pretty much can end a game or start a game and you're most likely going to be sitting in a load screen for probably a good 45 seconds to close to 5 minutes sometimes. Like it definitely takes forever. I don't know if it's because it's matchmaking or what it is, but it's pretty bad. Yes, I'm in the middle of a game right now on Stronghold, but I can't really talk and then concentrate on the game at the same time, to be honest with you. So give me just a second and I'll get back to the game. You can watch a little bit more gameplay. But load screens are horrible. Number two, I would say the game feels very repetitive. It has a lot of the same enemies. It doesn't really have a variety of enemies, so it feels very repetitive with like the smaller missions. The strongholds, not so much. The strongholds are going to be your like dungeon type missions that are harder to get through and give you more loot. It's more for farming loot and stuff like that. As far as like high items, as far as your abilities, guns, weapons, stuff like that. Another downfall to the game, which would be number 3, would be there's only 3 strongholds. So another thing with it feeling repetitive again. You're pretty much playing the same mission over and over again to farm, almost like Destiny. It has a Destiny type feel to it, to this game, as far as gameplay and mission wise. And we'll go ahead and skip to number 5 with me pretty much saying that is it feels like Destiny, but it doesn't have a PvP. There's no PvP to it, which is definitely a drawback, I think, with a lot of people. It's pretty much PvP, but it's PvE PvP, like your player versus environment with your buddies. It's co-op, I guess you would say. A lot more crowded. But my number 4 was there's a lot of people to talk to in Fort Tarsis, and when you walk around, you walk horribly slow. It takes absolutely forever, and the farther you play, it seems like the more people you talk to, but it does start to slow down as far as how many people you talk to, which is good. But through the first like 15 levels, it just keeps adding more and more people that you have to talk to, and you walk horribly slow. It's bad. You walk that you should be able to like fly around something or run a little bit faster, because it takes way too long. There's a bunch of cutscenes. They are pretty good cutscenes. So that's pretty much my 5 cons to the game and why it's not really that good of a game. It is fun. It definitely has potential, but it's definitely got a lot of improving to do on the game. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of content, I guess you would say. So my pros are going to be, we'll start out number 1, which would be graphics. Graphics wise, and you know, the open areas, it's pretty amazing. As far as for a PlayStation and Xbox goes, as far as graphics, I know PC gets better graphics and, you know, better frame rate, stuff like that, but we're not going to go into that. But graphically wise, it looks pretty damn good. So that would be my number 1 as far as pros. Number 2 would be it's got a pretty good story mode. It's got a lot of content with story, cutscenes, people to talk to, so you don't feel like you're just doing the same. I mean, it does kind of feel like you're doing the same thing, but you are doing different missions. It's got different people to talk to, different people to rank up with as far as tiers with those groups of people. So that's one of the good things about it. Back to strongholds, that's probably one of the top things about the game, is it's like the stronghold dungeon type missions, which are a lot harder than your regular missions, even though you do have different difficulty that you can make it harder. But lots of times with these smaller missions, you don't really have very big bosses, so on this with the stronghold, there's always that last main boss that's pretty massive and takes a lot of damage and a lot of teamwork to, you know, finish the mission. If not, you don't have very much teamwork, or you're trying to go in there at a very low rank, you're most likely not going to win. So that's one of the really good things about Anthem is strongholds, but they do need to incorporate more stronghold missions. 4 would probably be the bosses that they have even on free, free roam. You have some really good bosses. There's just one boss. I should put some of that gameplay in this video, but I'm kind of feeling a little lazy, so I'm probably not going to add it in here, because it's really just doing a live broadcast with the game. But it does have some really cool bosses. There's just one boss. It's a war something. I think it's called a war titan. The thing is probably a good 100 feet tall as far as in game, and he throws off like nuclear bombs off of his body, and it gives off like 3 waves of nuclear bomb residue that you got to dodge. He throws like huge masses of lava rocks. There's this giant, huge spider scorpion looking thing that you got to fight, which is in this mission that I'm playing right now on the stronghold. Yeah, I know I'm being a bad teammate, but I'm trying to finish this video for you guys. So that's one of the really good things about it, is I do like that there's, you know, they got like big bosses, almost like dragon type bosses with like Skyrim or something like that, where it's pretty neat that you get to team up against something that capacity and that size. Number 5 is the game has a lot of potential. It does. This could be a really good game if they actually put more content into it. Like I said, it does have a Destiny type Skyrim feel to it, like mashed together, where it's got like some Destiny gameplay as far as the powers, guns, PvE. But like I said, it's missing PvP part of it, which I think would be a really great asset to the game. And it's the Skyrim part to it is you can craft stuff, collecting, which was part of Destiny 2, and the bosses, like being able to fight massive bosses, which also is kind of a Destiny thing too with the dungeons. But that's what I would compare it to, those 2 types of games. Let me go over and help these people. It's, to be honest with you, if I had to go back and I would have known that it didn't really have a lot of content, but I am a YouTuber, so I'm trying to play new games and review them and get this knowledge out to the people that are going to watch this. So, but if I was just a regular everyday person that wasn't really trying to make videos, I really probably wouldn't recommend the game right now, just to be honest. It's kind of repetitive. I'm just playing it really right now just to see if it offers anything more than what it has, but I'm almost to level 30. I'm ranked 20 right now. There's only 10 more ranks. It doesn't really feel like there's going to be very much more to it. So with that being said, it is a pretty fun game, but as far as right now, I would probably wait to see what they add to it before I decided to buy it, if I was you, is my suggestion. But it is a different game. It does have a little bit of different feel, but it's not much. I mean, you could probably go play Destiny, and it's going to have a lot more content right now than this game, and it's going to feel almost the same. So that's my review on Anthem as far as right now. I might have an updated review here, you know, later on when they add some more stuff or they do some more updates to the game. But as of right now, I probably wouldn't recommend it. But this is Gokris Gaming. If you like the video, you like what I do, like I said, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you later. Thanks.